PDA, patent ductus arteriosus. PDA is a communication between the pulmonary artery and the aorta. The patent ductus arteriosus is present in fetal life, which connects the pulmonary trunk to the aorta. It closes functionally and anatomically soon after birth. Functional closure takes place within 15 hours of birth. Anatomic closure of ductus arteriosus occurs 10 to 21 days after birth. Prostaglandins maintain the patency of the ductus. The persistence of function of the ductus arteriosus beyond 24 hours after birth is considered as PDA in term neonate. That is, if functional closure does not take place in the 24 hours after birth, it is considered PDA. The aortic attachment of the ductus arteriosus is just distal to the subclavian artery. PDA is common in females than males. Hemodynamics in patent ductus arteriosus, the blood flows from the aorta to the pulmonary artery. We know why, because the aorta has more pressure. Pulmonary artery has low pressure. Okay, so the high pressure aorta is going to give blood to the low pressure pulmonary artery. So it's a lever shunt, left to right shunt. Pressure gradient between the aorta and the pulmonary artery is maintained throughout the cardiac cycle, that is during systole and diastole. Continuous murmur, that is murmur starts in systole after S1 and reaches a peak at S2. It then diminishes and audible only a part of diastole. A larger blood volume passes through pulmonary circulation. Blood from the right side of the heart plus some blood from the aorta. Okay, so large blood passes through the pulmonary circulation. Blood from the right side of the heart plus some blood from the aorta. Pulmonary plethora, which may cause pulmonary hypertension. Increased flow after passing through the lung reaches the left atrium and causes volume overload. Left atrial dilatation and hypertrophy. Increased blood volume passes from left atrium to the left ventricle through mitral valve, that is increased flow through the mitral valve, accentuation of S1 and delayed diastolic murmur. So increased flow after passing through the lung, the blood reaches the left atrium, so left atrial dilatation. More blood is going to reach the left ventricle, so like left ventricular dilatation is also there, left ventricular enlargement. Increase flow through the left atrioventricular valve. So S1 is very loud and there is a delayed diastolic murmur. Okay, extra volume. Okay, now the blood is in the left ventricle. Extra volume passes through the aortic area and it causes delayed closure of the aortic valve, which may close even after pulmonary valve. Normal pulmonary valves close after aortic valves. Paradoxical S2 splitting, that is A2 occurs after P2. Normally A2 occurs before P2. Large left ventricular volume ejected into the aorta results in dilatation of the ascending aorta. Aortic ejection click. A large volume of the blood passes through normal aortic valve. Aortic ejection systolic murmur, but is masked by continuous murmur. So there is a continuous murmur over here. Apart from that, a lot of other things happen in PDA as well. So the hemodynamics goes in this way. There's a left to right shunt. முதல்ல வந்து blood வந்து அயோட்டாலேருந்து pulmonary artery போயிடுது ஓகேவா. Yeah, so if it goes to the pulmonary artery, obviously it goes to the lung and then it goes to the pulmonary vein and then it goes to the left atrium. So left atrium will get big. So like a lot of blood goes to the lung. Because it goes to the lung, there will be pulmonary plethora. The lung phase will be plethoric, mean having a lot of water. So pulmonary artery hypertension இருக்கும். Because a lot of blood goes to the left atrium dilatation and hypertrophy occurs. And then it goes to the left ventricle. Left ventricular enlargement also occurs. And then a large left ventricular volume ejected into the aorta results in left ventriculum pericyte. And after that, the dilatation of the ascending root also will be there. Because the ascending root, the ascending aorta is getting dilated, aortic ejection click will be there. Okay. Large volume of blood passes through the normal aortic valve, aortic ejection systolic murmur, but it is masked by continuous murmur. Okay, done. Clinical manifestations of PDA. Patient may be asymptomatic. Symptoms develop early and CHF may develop at 6 to 8 weeks of age. Common symptoms: dyspnea on exertion, palpitation and frequent chest infections. Signs: tachypnea